Hi, today I'm going to talk about Jacksonville, Florida. While Central South Carolina is now my hometown and has been for the past 2 years, I was born and raised in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is the largest city in the United States. It's located in northeast Florida, about 25 miles south of the Georgia border. Jacksonville used to be known as a mini Hollywood back in the early 1900s. It was known as the winter film capital of the world. Movie makers were attracted to Jacksonville due to its warm climate, its excellent location, as well as its easy access to the railroads. Some of the big movies made in Jacksonville were The Gulf Between, as well as The Flying Aces. Jacksonville no longer is a big movie-making hotspot, but it was back in its glory days in the early 1900s. Jacksonville is hot. It's not just warm, it's hot and it's humid. But if you enjoy the water, Jacksonville is a great place. It's located on the east coast of Florida, the Atlantic coast. So there's plenty of beaches, the ocean, obviously. A major river runs through Jacksonville, the St. Johns River. It's about 310 miles long and it flows northward. And there's also plenty of lakes in Jacksonville. So if you enjoy surfing or boating or just cooling off in the hot weather, fishing, freshwater fishing, saltwater fishing, Jacksonville is a great place for you. Just watch out for these guys because there's plenty of those there. Jacksonville, a lot of people worry about hurricanes when living in Florida. Jacksonville it seems to be somewhat protected by the hurricanes. Not that it's never been hit or never will be hit, but it just seems to be spared a lot from the hurricanes. It dips in pretty far on the coast of Florida. So the last major hurricane that hit Jacksonville was in the 1960s, and that one came straight up. It came off of the west coast, the Gulf Coast, went up the river and affected Jacksonville that way. But for the most part, Jacksonville seems to be protected from the hurricanes, which is great if you're a kid growing up in Florida because you still get the hurricane days, but the weather tends to somehow end up being nice and you're out of school and you get to play. As an adult after the hurricanes, I really enjoyed going to the beach and finding shark's teeth after the hurricanes. There's plenty of those to be found after a hurricane hits or goes by. Not that they hit there, just when they go by. My husband likes to point out, I find these shark's teeth and he finds these. But needless to say, there's plenty of shark's teeth and other types of fun treasures to find at the ocean after a hurricane goes by or anytime. And so if you enjoy warm weather and you enjoy water activities, Jacksonville is a great place to live.